Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
And welcome back to you on the program, everybody. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. We appreciate your company. Thank you so much for checking us out here on our broadcast on cable, Comcast Cable Channel 21, as well as our Facebook page at BTW21. And if you haven't visited our website, which is the excellent place to go check out, we're always constantly updating news articles and weather articles, as well as we're going to be doing over the next several days. As you are probably much aware, there has been this winter storm. If you have not heard about it, we've been talking about it now for a few days, and we have some updates to pass along to you. We want to do and let you know, you're probably familiar with this graphic yesterday. We did make some little tweaks here and there with it, but of course, we do want to let you know that this winter storm is increasing. There is a high likelihood that we are going to get some winter weather out of the storm. We do want to let you know the cold air is in place. That is going to be the timing of whether or not, if this is all rain or snow. Right now, there are some changes coming in the forecast. This will begin as all snow. I'm going to get that clarified. The cold air will be here. It'll start taking place right now. Let's kind of go through this list first. I started going out of order. It is amounts right now are still unclear, but we're going to talk about possibilities here in just a second. I do want to let you know this is not a set forecast for snowfall accumulation, but this is kind of what we're thinking. I'll talk more about that in just a little while. So their amounts are unclear, but there's a possibility we can start pinpointing what we may be seeing, but this is not a set stone finalized forecast. This will definitely change between now and then the weekend. Of course, it is a southerly storm. It's coming from the south. And if those who've lived here long enough know, if we want to get a good snow event, that has to come from the south, and it's definitely going to be doing so. What's going to end up happening is that we're going to have two areas of low pressure. We've got one coming from the north. That's going to give us it's not most of it, but some of it. And then again, the majority of it will be coming from the south, as some of this will be tapping in Gulf moisture, then coming into Atlantic moisture. So these two areas of low pressure will begin to combine to give us a big southerly of snowstorm. We have high pressure that's over top of us a little bit further up towards the Greenland. We like to call that the cold air damming, or CAD for short. So if you've heard that before, it's cold air damming, or it's a high pressure overhead of us is what that kind of regenerates. And so once again, that this may begin as a bit of start as late Sunday night, then going into Monday morning. So if you do have plans for the weekend, you may have to adjust those definitely for Sunday, but Saturday you should be good to go. Nothing's going to be taking place on Saturday. And of course, most likely this will be as a possibility of an end as a wintry mix, as there could be just enough warm air coming apart with this early Monday morning. Right now, we're going to continue to keep a close eye on that. And obviously, power outages will be likely with the storm, and most likely school delays, but most likely with this being holiday on Monday, majority of the school systems are closed in observance of Martin Luther King Day. So that is talking about the days off for school, and we'll keep you updated as more of those days continue to go on. We'll inform you for sure. Something, again, I talked about this just a second ago. This is not a set in stone forecast. This is kind of like an idea of what we may possibly be seeing. Right now, we do let you know that we're definitely going to get more than 2 inches. There's a possibility we're definitely going to get more than 5 inches of snow. Could we see 8 inches? I want to let you know. This is just, some thoughts we've been putting together here. This is not the correct, this is not the defiant forecast. I want to let you know this will change. As it says right here, these snow totals could possibly change. Right now, we're kind of going to just give you a heads up of what we think of what's going on out there. And again, we do want to let you know 2 and 5 inches of snow are most definitely we will see with this event. Obviously, we'll keep a close eye on those higher 8-inch snowfall total amounts. Could that happen? We are just going to have to just eye it out as we get closer to the event. Now, let's moving on to tonight's forecast. We do want to let you know that there is another mild evening ahead, not as cold. We'll say that again, less wind. That's going to be a good news with this, as our temperatures are going to stay in the mid-30s. We may wake up to some upper 20s tomorrow morning with clear overcast skies. We'll begin the day of your Thursday, mostly cloudy in the morning. We will see more clouds. What's happening is that we have a storm system that's coming through our area that's giving the western phases of the mountains, the New River Valley, west of Patrick County, northwestern Highland County. This is going way out of our district towards the Greenbrier County, West Virginia borderline. So we'll see a high of 51 tomorrow with an overnight low of 33. It's going to be, we call this warm because it's been so cold, I will say, the last several days. And this is beautiful weather. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow. I don't want you to think it's not going to be, we're going to see just a gloomy day tomorrow, but the temperatures are warm. So if you have any outdoor activities, go ahead and take advantage of them. We may see a few flurries in Franklin County, northwestern Patrick County. Here in the city of Martinsville, not expecting a lot of anything. Most likely overcast skies than anything else. So that is just going to be the theme for your Thursday. I don't want you thinking, oh, it's not going to be a gloomy day, but it's going to be mild, warm. As you see here, the temperatures are going to be staying in the low 50s for the next for your Thursday. So we are getting closer and closer to that weekend storm. We are going to time all of that out for you once we get closer to that event. I'm sure most are happy, and maybe some are like, okay, I had my winter storm earlier this last week. I'm ready to move on with winter. Well, it does look like this pattern is favorable for precipitation, all type of precipitation over the next several weeks. And even going into early February, we may see this system and the way the jet stream and the fluctuation of our temperatures as well as our precipitation type be changed over. So we'll keep you updated over the next several weeks. Right now, let's take it one storm at a time as we'll get closer to this one on the weekend. Most likely we'll see some type of snow. And of course, we'll time all of the amounts out for you coming up on Friday, especially on Saturday. I'll have a web article that you don't want to miss. May even have video forecast with you uploaded on that. So we'll let you know what I'm going to be doing with those. And stay tuned. I'll be with Luis tomorrow. We'll be talking about more of this and let you know what we're going to be seeing as we get closer to Sunday. Stick around. We're going to turn things over to Chad Hall. He's up next with some exciting Bulldog news. As you know, the sports department has been very busy covering some games. We're going to let him talk about that more after this quick commercial break.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.